this movie, Amelia Perez, was nominated for 13 Oscars this year at the Academy Awards. And it's all to do because of identity politics, from what I understand. The lead actor in the movie is a trans person, and apparently, and if I'm getting some of this wrong, I apologize. But after the movie gets all these nominations, it becomes clear that pretty much everybody hated this movie, even the people it was pandering to. And then there were a lot of tweets that were exposed by the weirdo in question that's leading the film. And now Netflix is essentially saying, we want nothing to do with you. So Netflix has stopped talking directly to Carla, Sophia, whatever her name is, and now refuse to cover any expenses for his travel during award season. If he wants to attend any events during award season, he will have to now do it out of his own finances. Okay. So Netflix is distancing itself from Amelia Perez star after an effort to salvage the film's Oscar prospects, as the Spanish actor tries to diffuse the blowback from his past social media post, in which he shared offensive views that were seen as Islamophobic and racist. So yeah, this is phenomenal. And so this right here is so funny that we are seeing this play out right before our very eyes. A true woke on woke crime. They built this person up based on identity politics, and then they are canceling this person because why? Because of identity politics. It is so funny. So you're only as good as the narrative that can be built around you. I've said that for years. You're only as good as the narrative that can be built. And once there is another group that they can victimize over you, or they can virtue signal over off of you, they will do that. They will always eat you alive within the identity politics stuff. That's just the reality of it. And so I've not watched this movie. I'm not planning on watching this movie at all, but just seeing how Netflix is distancing themselves from a cultural icon, an identity politics icon, all because this person said fucking something offensive, apparently, which
is there context of like exactly what the controversy was?
So let's see specifically what these problems are. Whoa.
That is an interesting human. Okay.
Amelia Perez star is under fire for a series of social media posts on X, formerly known as Twitter, in which the actor appears to express controversial views on Muslims, George Floyd, and diversity at the Oscars. One example dated November 22nd, 2020. I'm sorry. Is it just my impression, or are there more Muslims in Spain? Every time I go back to pick up my daughter from school, there are more women with their hair covered and their skirts down to their heels. Next year, instead of English, we'll have to teach Arabic.
Based, bro. Based.
Another post from September 2nd attached a photo of a Muslim family in a restaurant, including a woman in a burqa. Reads, Islam is marvelous without any, how do you say this one? Machismo. Women are respected, and when they are so respected, they are left with a little squared hole on their faces for their eyes to be. This is fucking hilarious.
Bro.
Let's see.
The picture.
I want to know the George Floyd one. Where's the George Floyd one? Here we go. Let's see. After post about Islam, they posted a long thread about George Floyd just days after he was killed by a police officer, inspired protests across the U.S. I really think that very few people ever cared about George Floyd, a drug addict swindler, but his death was served to once again demonstrate that there are people who still consider black. I'm not saying that shit. Oh my God. So these are the tweets now. Like, oh God, this is amazing. what are you gonna do, man? Like they built this person up over identity politics. During COVID, they call it the Chinese vaccine.
The Chinese vaccine.
Woo!
And they just wait till now to see it. Like they didn't, comb through this person's Twitter beforehand.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real, dude. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I know you agree with that sentiment, but that the point is who cares what this person said on social media? Do you think that they deserved to be nominated for an award? If you're nominating on merit alone, then who cares what anyone says on social media? Did they do a good job of being nominated for the award that they are nominated for? Did they earn that? And that's all it takes. And the fact is with Hollywood, it's never about merit. It's always about what can we do to virtue signal. And when you open that door, you're opening a door of endless nonsense and bullshit. And that's it.